Hey there, internets. This is Kyle coming to you again with a special edition version of an update on ClickFunnels 2.0. Got my official ClickFunnels funnel hacker shirt going on. Got a sweet, sick haircut at my favorite Great Clips because I don't like to pay a lot of money for my haircut because I'm kind of cheap and I don't really care that much about my hair. But I'm not here to talk about my hair today. I'm here to talk about a pretty sweet offer that Russell Brunson made today in the challenge that they've been doing to kind of roll out ClickFunnels 2.0, which if you're following along at home, me personally, I haven't been watching the challenge because I have a day job, and I mean, I'm sure they're great talks or whatever, but I just don't have the time right now in my life to sit around for hours to watch recordings of what's being discussed there. This channel that you're on is all about me getting an online business launched from ground zero, hoping to reach $1 million in revenue over the course of a year. You can check out my other videos. I think I'm up to like day 19 as of now. I need to do day 20 later today. Just kind of giving little updates where I'm at along this journey. As part of that, I've been using ClickFunnels 2.0 to start to set up a website and start to create some funnels for, to start doing lead generation, building a list. Ultimately, as I develop my offer more completely, setting up a funnel to do that, etc. And again, so if you're super interested, you can go watch the 19 prior videos to learn what I'm starting to work on. But in any case, Russell Brunson made an offer in their challenge today to give people 1 year access to ClickFunnels, both 2.0 and the older version 1.0, which I guess they're calling Classic now, with a couple other things that I'll show you here in a minute, for actually a pretty good price, I would say. And again, as I've highlighted in my other videos, ClickFunnels 2.0 is not without its issues and bugs that they still have to work out. That's granted, but I still think it's overall the best tool for the job and the best company to be with, especially if you're getting started and you don't really know what to do. There's a lot of free training and free guidance that they provide along the way that basically tells you everything you really need to know. And I think if you just execute on that, then you will have success in your business. Not to say it's easy and it's not going to take a lot of work, but nevertheless, you can do it. So stick around here. I'm going to walk through what the offer is because I think it's a pretty cool offer. I am going to buy it for some reasons I'll explain. But also, I am going to offer you guys a sick bonus if you use my link below in the description below, somewhere down there in the YouTubes, right? If you use that link to purchase this offer and then shoot me an email, which will also be, the email address will be in the description below. Send me an email showing me that you purchased that offer, and I'm going to tell you what kind of sick bonus you're going to get from me, the one and only Kyle, guy who's trying to start up an online business from scratch. So with that, let's go take a look at what this sweet offer is that Russell's putting out. Okay, so bottom line is they got two options for you. One, lower ticket, $2,000 basically. The other one, a higher ticket, $10,000. First one on the lower ticket. So this basically is going to get you access to ClickFunnels 2.0 for a year. And it's the quote-unquote funnel hacker annual plan, which I have a different video where I showed what I could find in terms of their subscription levels, and the funnel hacker version is the one I currently have a trial on because I signed up at Funnel Hacking Live 2022 a few weeks back, and that one definitely has like the most features. So again, you can go back and check that other video to see what all is in there, but that's like the highest of the three tiers that at least they show on their site. What's added though here, which I didn't know about obviously because this just came out today, was that this plan is going to have 3 ClickFunnels workspaces. And so if you also pay attention to my video on domain issues and setting up sites within ClickFunnels 2.0 and in my other video, that was one thing I talked about, that there are some, just the way they've structured it, especially if you have custom domains that you want your funnels specifically tied back to individual custom domains, you're limited in doing that under a single, what they call site, because that site is tied to a single root domain, and you don't really have a lot of flexibility to use your other domains in the way that you might expect. So having the 3 workspaces, though, I assume we'll get around that a little bit, because you can set up individual workspaces and I assume get separate sites associated with each of those workspaces, which could have its own separate custom domains. From a simple way of thinking about it, if you have 3 different businesses that you're running online, 3 different root domains, you want to create 3 different sites, 3 different blogs, the whole shebang, you will have to have 3 different workspaces, because you cannot just get that in their base plans that they offer. They only give you 1 site and I guess in like 1 workspace. So that's I think a unique benefit of picking this offer. ClickFunnels Classic, which is just the 1.0. For me personally, I don't really need that because I don't have anything built in ClickFunnels 1.0, but maybe you already have some things built up there. You want to keep using that while you learn ClickFunnels 2.0. So this keeps you on for a year. And this is actually at their highest tier level of subscription on ClickFunnels 1.0. Then there's the Funnel Builder's Secrets course, which I'm sure is amazing. Russell Brunson and team. There's a Gooooooooooo Pro account. Frankly, I don't know what Gooooooooooo is, but I'm sure that's awesome, whatever it is. Lifetime access. I think this is something people kind of use to maybe sketch out the structure of their funnels before they actually go into ClickFunnels to build them. Anyway, I don't care. Next one is Funnel Script software. So this is actually one that's very interesting, because that Funnel Script software alone, if you go to, I think, funnelscripts.com, you have to sit through a webinar or automated webinar to get the offer, but they charge $797, so $800 just to get access to Funnel Scripts alone. And thankfully, I hadn't bought that. I was really getting ready to actually purchase that myself, because I am not a copywriter by any means, and that's the tool that makes it very easy for you to write out your copy for any number of things, for your funnel, for your email campaigns, for your advertisements, like pretty much anything you would think for marketing and sales that you would need to write something for. Funnel Scripts probably has a script already written, and basically it's just kind of, it structures it in a way that makes it very easy. They just ask you questions like about your offer. You just, obviously you have to give input in terms of what you're offering, what are the benefits, et cetera, et cetera. But then once you do that, it then spits out the actual copy that incorporates what you have, but also ties in, key copywriting language that has been proven to, attract customers and get them online with what your offer is. And then finally, 2 Comico Live, which I don't, again, know what that is, because I didn't actually watch the detailed video rollout of this. I guess I should have, but I don't care. Again, I'm sure that's great online training, but frankly, without all the training, I think it's still a very good deal, because think about it here. Pull out the old calculator. I know this Funnel Hacker annual plan costs, like they're advertising it's $497 a month. So that's $497 times 12, $59.64. It's almost $6,000 just for that alone. You would pay nominally. I think if you paid in advance, it was discounted a little bit, but let's say $5,000, which I think it's more expensive than that. But the cheapest plan you can get in ClickFunnels 2.0 is $147. So even at that, even if you prepaid to get a little bit of a discount on the annual rate, you would still be paying $1,500 for that. So okay, that already makes up a bulk of that. Now you got ClickFunnels 1.0, which again is more, I think, useful if you already have stuff in ClickFunnels 1.0. This is the premium plan that you're getting access to, so that's $297 times 12, So that's worth $3,500 right there. Again, even if you just needed the base, if you only really needed the base plan, that's $97 times 12, so that's $1,100. So you got your $1,100 plus, what did I say, $1,500 roughly for the cheapest ClickFunnels 2.0 plan. If you just bought those alone, you'd be paying $2,600. So again, not only are you getting not the cheapest plans, but you're getting the most expensive plans, which have the most features, benefits, don't have to deal with ClickFunnels logos, branding, if you don't want that in your funnels and that sort of stuff. Unlimited funnels, again, go check out my other video if you're really curious what's included in those plans. If you're getting the premium plans for 12 months at, for less than the cost of if you bought the cheapest plans on your own. And then again, in addition, you're getting these courses. Again, I'm sure it's great training. Obviously, I'm sure it's going to be built around ClickFunnels 2.0. So if you need specific help in how you work ClickFunnels 2.0, I'm sure that'll go in deep there. And then the funnel script software is again $797. Would be the cost right now if you just went out and bought the funnel script software. So I mean, clearly it is a pretty compelling offer overall. I think even like in my case, I was definitely already planning to use ClickFunnels 2.0, and I really had already decided I wanted to get the funnel script software. So even though I don't need like the ultra premium funnel hacker plan, even for me, if I say just wanted to get the cheapest plan, which is probably fine for me starting out. So that again was 147 times 12, so that'd be 1764, and then I know I needed the funnel script software, so that was 797. So already I'd already kind of in my mind, I guess, committed to I'm probably going to be paying $2,500 to get access to this stuff for the next year. So I mean, it's like a no-brainer. Like I can save $500, get access to the highest premium version of the tool, plus get access to great training, and get access to this guru, which maybe that'll be helpful. I don't know. So that's I think a pretty good offer for a lot of people that just want to get access to ClickFunnels 2.0, obviously, and just start building funnels for yourself. They do have this other certification program, which I won't spend a lot of time talking about that, because I want to talk about my sweet bonuses. But in any case, if you are by chance coming across this video and you're like, oh my God, I want to become a ClickFunnels 2.0 expert and start building funnels for other people, I want to set up an agency that does that, hey, good for you. You should go for it. And so this certification program, which is pricey, it's 10 grand. So not cheap, but regardless though, it does have some pretty sweet features. Again, I think one of the plans, which I don't know the details of, is a so-called agency plan, specifically for people that want to build funnels for other folks and sell those. So I'm sure there's some extra benefits of having that agency plan. Still get the 12 months access. You still get the course, or the courses, multiple courses, 2Comma Club Live, etc. And you also get the funnel builder certification program. And so that is kind of a new program that they rolled out at Funnel Hacking Live which I think is good, provide sort of a standard basis by which somebody could say like, hey, I've met this certain threshold of knowledge in how I build funnels. So maybe people that are looking for somebody to help, they will start to look for this as saying, hey, are you certified in whatever type of funnel I want to build? So this will put you through that program for $10K, which again, I think is pretty good, is a good deal. I definitely think there is money to be made if maybe you don't really have any other skill sets you're bringing to the table and starting an online business. Here's all you need, and that's 10 grand versus, if you're a youngin' going and you're in the phase of deciding whether or not you want to go to college. You're going to college, you'd be paying, I don't know, 100 grand or something for your 4 years to get you a questionable job on the other side. And, in this economy, it'll be even harder versus paying 10 grand, learning all the detailed knowledge you need to then start your own business and start building these funnels for whoever needs them. So I encourage you to click the link below and sign up for those offers. I'm sure these won't be around forever. I don't know the exact timeline. You know, in typical Russell Brunson fashion, I'm sure there'll be some urgency and scarcity built in there. So just go ahead and click it like right now. Like you should probably just pause this video and just click down below. So if you haven't, go ahead and like right now, go ahead and do that. But you're still with me? Okay, well, if you're still with me, then I know what you want. You want to know what your sweet bonus is going to be if you order through my affiliate link down below. So again, I'm super up to speed on all the amazing internet's marketing things. So I have this sweet offer page that I've put together for you that we're just going to generate in real time because that's just how I roll. So here's what you're getting. Bonus. You will get a 30-minute consultation with me. My name's Kyle. Again, good to meet you. I have a PhD in engineering, electrical engineering, if you want to know the details. And you could say, why do I want a 30-minute consultation with you, Kyle? I mean, I don't even know you. You're just some dude. I'm watching your YouTube video on the internet. And that's a good question. If I were in your shoes, I'd be asking the same thing. And here's a straight answer to you. I'm not going to try to hype things up to be something that they're not. I'm just a normal dude trying to make some extra money for my family. Ultimately, I have goals of being able to quit my day job at some point, and I have a pretty good day job. I make pretty good money overall, but I'm just kind of looking for something to do in the next phase of my life, and so hence I'm starting this online business thing. Now, I'm not saying you should be interested in a 30-minute consultation with me because I'm going to help you start up an online business. Because unlike a bunch of folks on the internet that think that they can read a couple books and suddenly become an expert on starting a business, I'm not going to claim to be anything such as that. What I can offer to give you in our 30-minute discussion, which can be whatever form you want, phone, Zoom, whatever's easiest for you, I'll accommodate basically. But I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. I'm happy to share any insights that I've learned in this journey of kind of working on this. I mean, I've really been kicking around different ideas since the beginning of the year. So like for the past 10 months, been doing a lot of research, a lot of reading into starting up online businesses, various types. Right now I'm kind of targeting doing a coaching newsletter continuity program thing, but I've also got fully trained up on being a bookkeeper, which is a whole other long story I'll get into someday, I guess. Also, I've looked into lead gen websites, which is like building sites that do a lot of SEO work to get yourself highly ranked in Google, and then you rent those to local businesses. So I've done various things along that line. So if you want to talk about that, let's talk about that. That's fine. Aside from that, we don't have to talk about that either. I'm just a normal dude just like you. Not that you have to be a dude. Maybe you're a gal. That's fine. So what else do we want to talk about? Well, let's see. I can't see them right now, but I do have guitars and a ukulele, not just for wall decoration, but I actually know how to play them. By no means an expert, but I've played well enough to get paid for playing, and not just guitar, but drums. That's my primary instrument of choice. So if you're a musician, you want to talk about playing music live, recording music, playing music in foreign countries, which I've done on the street, busking, standing out on the street corner in Greece. It was Greece and the United Kingdom both have done it with a buddy of mine. We were traveling for work and took our instruments and did that. Actually made a few bucks or whatever the currency was out there. So if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. We can talk about rental property. I own now just currently one rental property. I used to have two, but I recently sold one. So we can talk about landlording, if that's of interest to you. I don't know. That's fun. All good stories. We can talk about renovations, maintenance. I do my own maintenance. I don't have a property manager or anything. I've done everything myself. Have done more or less full renovations on my fourplex property. So that was a lot of fun. And by fun, I mean like completely exhausting, but made some good money, so that was good. I can talk about investments in general. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't claim to have any financial advice, but again, I'll just share you my view of the world on that front. We could talk about family. I do have a family which does include divorce. I have been divorced. So happy to share my experiences. Maybe that's something you're going through right now, and that's fine. Talk about kids. Talk about blended families. I have a daughter with my ex-wife. My wife has a son from a prior relationship. So that's, interesting dynamics. Anything beyond there. I've got issues with parents, siblings, etc. I've probably dealt with a little bit of all your typical BS that you deal with being in a family. We talk about Texas. I'm from Texas originally. I do think it's a pretty good state. I think it's a little dry for me these days, but hey, let's talk about Texas. Let's talk about cowboys. Let's talk about barbecue. Cowboys, so on the music front, country western music was what I was most recently into, and in case you're interested in that, we talk about western swing, go back to some oldies, if you will. What else? Horses. I don't really ride. I have ridden a horse, but I don't like ride horses. If you're not from the States and you think that everybody in Texas rides horses, you're right. That's absolutely correct. We do. So we can talk about that, and I don't know. And work. We can just talk about work stuff. Again, I've got a regular day job. I do my thing. I'm kind of doing like engineering management more or less right now, but I've done a number of things in my career, electronics related sort of stuff, computer stuff, and whatnot. So we can talk about that if you want to talk about that. Yeah, so this is just a list. We could pick one of these. We could pick multiple of these. We could pick whatever you want to talk about. But isn't this like a sweet bonus? Like I'm just a dude. We're going to converse. If you, again, click the link below right now, buy this sweet offer for ClickFunnels 2.0, which I mean is a crazy good deal. So I'm very thrifty. I don't like to, overpay for anything myself. But I mean, I showed you the numbers. If you could see that calculator, it's kind of a no-brainer if you're committed to doing an online business. If you're like still dabbling, you don't really know if you're gonna stick with this, then I mean, don't waste $2,000. But if you're kind of pretty committed, you want to lock yourself in for a year to kickstart what you want to do in your own business, which we can talk about that. I'm always curious to hear what other people are trying to do these days, so we can kick some ideas around back and forth. 30 minutes with me, that's your bonus. Just let me know that you bought it through my link. We'll set it up and we'll get you squared away. With that, I'll leave you to the rest of your day. Peace.